Hey guys, and welcome to my Etsy channel. Today I'm going to be showing you why I decided to pick the jewelry niche for my Etsy store and why this could be an interesting niche for yourself. And in case you're looking for other specific niches, I can also go into these specific topics. But today is going to be about jewelry and how I fell into this business. It was more of a coincidence, which I thought was pretty interesting because I have absolutely no knowledge about jewelry. I had no idea about tarnishing of jewelry. And over about 2 years of working in this specific niche, I have educated myself so well that I could literally run a jewelry store at this point with all the knowledge which I have. So it tells me all about business in general, that you do actually learn by doing, but you get a lot of knowledge also just by self-teaching yourself. So these are my points why I decided to sell jewelry. For number one, I have the sizing. The sizing of jewelry is very small and dainty. As you can see, these pieces, you can send them all around the world. They are not a hassle to work with. They are also not hard to package. So that was one of the main reasons why I chose jewelry. A lot of people do love clothing, shoes, handbags, etc. But I knew for myself, if I wanted to sell something, it couldn't be clunky like that just because I wasn't knowledgeable about shipping. So for me, jewelry was kind of the small, perfect accessory to send around because you don't have a lot of hassle packaging. It can fit into a small envelope, and it was something which I could really work with. That was something which I was looking into when I started my jewelry business. I knew it was going to be something small and dainty and that it wasn't going to be such a hassle to send around. The second reason was shipping. Shipping costs can be a hassle, especially if you are working in a field where you have to send really heavy stuff around, things which can break. Jewelry is so much easier when it comes to that. So in case you are starting to sell items which are a bit more bulkier, bigger things that could get damaged, then you definitely want to maybe look into something which you can ship easier. That was one of the reasons why I also chose jewelry. Number three is photography. Photography is super important when it comes to Etsy, and I feel that people should utilize it more. Photography, videography. With jewelry, you don't need to have the perfect face, you don't need to have the perfect body. I feel a lot of people can self-photograph. You can use really aesthetic pictures. You just need to find pictures which you like online, replicate them in your own style, and I feel as if you'll have really, really bomb pictures. Jewelry was definitely for me that perfect piece to start with. So the next reason why I decided to go for jewelry was the styles. I feel like with jewelry there are a lot of styles which you can start with. Staple styles, the classics, classic hoops, classic shell earrings like I'm wearing for instance, and I feel like you can build an easier collection without thinking too much about it. When I look at jewelry, I kind of go, I would wear this, or maybe not. And I feel as if you can get a lot of inspiration from other jewelry brands and kind of see what they're doing and kind of create your own spin to that. You don't need to create the items yourself. With time, you will kind of get to know the feel, either if you want to create specific jewelry pieces or if you want to creative direct and kind of curate a beautiful collection which you think can work together. I feel like jewelry also doesn't need to be a collection of 200 pieces. You can have a good capsule collection of about 20 to 30 pieces which you can sell on your online store, and as long as you have 5 or 6 good bestsellers, then you're good to go. Stuff like print on demand or maybe even homeware pieces, you might need a few more items to grab people, and with jewelry it is much more simple because a lot of people are looking for jewelry, and that also leads me to my next point. The next reason why I'd actually chosen jewelry was more of a coincidence because I kind of found out that the biggest selling store on Etsy is Caitlin Minimalist, which is a jewelry online store. So once I had known about this, it obviously means that a lot of people are buying from this store. They're looking for necklaces, they're looking for jewelry, so that would be something which you want to keep your eye out on. I wouldn't say start your Etsy store with the generic items which you are selling, like a hoop earring. I mean, you can start with it, but the chance of having people maybe buy from you as an unknown seller is a lot lower than buying maybe from a store like Caitlin Minimalist, where they know like the item's gonna be exactly how they pictured it, arriving in a specific time frame. It's gonna look exactly like the picture. A lot of people on Etsy are wary, kind of like when you buy on specific online stores, you never really know what you're gonna get. And that's where I feel like you can build up your store, especially with nice and honest reviews, that people will start finding your store and seeing that, okay, the store is really authentic. They're selling exactly what they're showing in the pictures. That will build up your store to be the fabulous store which it's supposed to be. Those are the main reasons why I picked jewelry as my main niche on Etsy, and I feel as if a lot of people could profit also from this niche. There's a lot of search volume to go around. If you're doing something handmade, make sure that it's stated that it's handmade, and if you're working with a supplier, try and find a bit more niche-y products that will make your shop stand out. A lot of stores are selling generic jewelry items which aren't exciting at all, so I feel as if you should just kind of take a risk, experiment more, and I think you'll find your way in this specific niche. So I hope I could maybe inspire you to open your own niche jewelry store on Etsy. And in case you're looking to watch more videos from me, feel free to subscribe and comment below if you have something to say. Maybe if you have other thoughts which you want to add to this video, I'll be looking forward to any feedback. And I wish you guys an amazing day and take care. Bye.